What's going on, y'all? VNNCC3 here, coming back at you with another Lord's Mobile gameplay video. And if you like what you hear and what you see in the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. It's what drives me to make these kind of videos for y'all to view. Hopefully my videos are educational, and today we'll be doing Skirmish 8. One pro tip I want to give to you guys is get your infirmaries up. 58.5k troops is what this will cover. I have 58.4k troops, and I don't plan on going any more than that for the time being. All of my Maynards are level 18. I'll wait till my buildings right here start to get to level 18, and then I will go ahead and upgrade my castle, and then take it to 25 as fast as possible. So, Skirmish 8, it's kind of a useless thing in my opinion. Realistically, I just don't have a use for this for now. The gem harvesting is kind of whatever. But the enemy army size 20,000, traps, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and just attack it. I already have my dudes right here selected from the previous battle, but we're going to go ahead and select them over again. Let's see here. We're going to just, maybe we can auto select. Let's see. Nope. Maybe. Range defense, siege engine defense. No. I don't need the siege engines. That's what I don't need. Trap attack, I don't even need him for that. Cavalry defense I'll take. And trap defense. Who's giving that trap defense? It's kind of hard to find them sometimes. Okay, it's the leader right there. Okay, so let's go like this. There we go. I will take all of these just fine, and we will go ahead and confirm. We are going to send 58,000 troops at this. It may say this is too strong, but it's not going to tell us that. These are all tier 3 troops, by the way. And so, I'll die before I see my land in the hands of your ilk. Alright. Look how quick this wall goes down. Ooh, disgusting. And they have some tier 4 troops, but we have almost a 3-to-1 ratio, so I'm not really worried about it. They're going to get wiped out pretty darn quick. I know I'm going to lose some might and some troops, but I'm okay with that. It's not a huge deal. We're at 3k troop loss, and yeah, I kind of squeam a little bit inside, but it's part of the game. Once I'm done with this skirmish, I don't have any more skirmishes to do. And so, yeah, guys, stay tuned. A little bit later this week, maybe even later today, I will have a Google Play card giveaway for the 400 subs. And I will do $40 for $10 Google Play cards. And actually, it'll have to be later this week. I'm going to go ahead and make a video about that. But they suffered 14. We only suffered 4. By the way, I have an attack boost on currently. I got this all during the attack boost that I have, so we're just going to keep pounding this person right here, or the skirmish anyways, until we beat up all the troops. And remember, their walls always stay breached. And so they have a lot of cavalry. We have infantry and cavalry mix, but we have a good mix of troops. We have about a 3-to-1 ratio. And what I mean by that is we have 3 infantry, 3 ranged, and 3 cavalry per 1 trebuchet, or per 1 siege weapon. So I find that be a really good mix. You don't want too many of these cannons or trebuchets, aka siege weapons, because they're super slow. They slow your guys down, and yeah, you just don't want to have that. And so hopefully, the player EXP, I normally have my bracelet equipped, my sacred badge, but realistically, I don't want to do that because I need my army to have the HP. So, the people remember this day. May you lead both land and people to everlasting peace. And this is when you get the turf, that you get the altar, you get to kill people, yada yada yada. But really, the treasure trove is what opens up, and I am actually going to speed this up right now. Because I really want to get this done, and I'll just gem it. I don't care. We're going to upgrade it. 1 hour 46. We'll go here. And I could buy 70, but 110 will get it finished. If I do 15 minutes, it's not going to go all the way, so I'll gem it the rest of the way here. And then I believe I need a higher level castle of 19 to get this higher. So I am okay. I'm at my limit. I can invest 10,000 gems, and I will get a payout of 10,000 gems and 400. So I'll only make 400 gems basically. But if I do the 30-day, and I invest gems in there, I get a 9,530 payout, and I think that's what I'll do. And these is kind of like holding my gems basically, because you can pull them out anytime you want to, guys. That's just something you need to really understand here. You can pull your gems out whenever you want to. And so basically what we're going to do here is we're going to replenish our stack of troops here. We lost a lot of cavalry, so I'm going to train, and I'm going to use speed ups to basically get these all the way back up. I don't care to do it the other way around, and it's okay to gem these because realistically, troops are the only thing. Troops and a couple other things are the only pieces in the game that you can actually gem that you cannot. You don't get the free upgrades on. So, yeah, God, I can't even talk today. So we're gonna go like this. We're gonna train again, and we're going to use another couple of 3-hour speed ups. 1, 2, 3. We're going to gem the rest of the time, and we're going to get back up to our 58k. That's what we're going to do, and then that's pretty much easy sailing from then on. I mean, we got to just kind of watch our backs, develop our base, and hopefully we don't leave ourselves open to a coup de grace attack, because that would be super unfortunate if we did that. And so 58.3, 58.5 is what we can cover, so we need to build, and I try to build as least amount of infantry as possible, to believe it or not. See here, 58.3, we can cover another 117, so 117, and we'll just gem it, I don't care. And we're not having any troops being built right now because we don't really need them built, but we'll build fire trebuchets anyways. Why not? There's not a really big need for them. I'll just go ahead and train them, and I'll let them just run their own course. And eventually what I'll have to do is I'll have to tear apart one of these mainers to cover all of my troops, but I'm not in a big rush. I have 6 hours to decide if I want to continue to make the troops or if I want to just kind of settle where I'm at, because I really like the ratio that I have currently. I took a dive in the research speed to upgrade my training speed at 271%. So, yeah, mainers really play a huge role in that. You need a farm and a lumber mill of 19, but starting with a 16, 17, and 18, they give you 1%. And then going on, it's 1%, 1%, but going from 24 to 25 is 4%. So, yeah, sometimes you can't have all the infirmaries in the world. Sometimes you do need the mainers to train your troops pretty quickly, because if these all gave 25%, that's 100% for this pile, 125 for this pile, and then 175 for this pile, basically. So, I remember at 150. So basically you'd have like a 400% training speed, so you wouldn't really need the infirmaries because you'd already have such a large military force. So anyways, guys, hopefully you liked the video. If you do, like I said, subscribe. I make daily Lords Mobile videos, and hopefully these are educational enough for you to continue to want to watch them. I know right now I am paid to play, or paid to win basically, but this is the end of it. I don't need to buy any more into this game because everything's kind of autopilot at this point. And so I will bring you guys like attacks. I'll bring you guys, tips about resource gathering. Like right now, this guy right here, this Frostwing, I can go over here and kill it, or I can go farm it. And I probably would farm it over killing it. That's what I try to do. I always try to farm over kill. And so what I'll do is I'll send out all of these Royal Guards. Oh wait, no, I gotta recall this. My bad. That is super unfortunate. I hate having to recall because I don't want to have any of these, I don't want to have any of those leaders selected. The big reason being is because if they get killed, they can get captured. So that's the other thing too, guys. You need to pay attention. Pay attention to everything right there. So I'm just looking for some resources, and this pretty much concludes the video here. I'm just trying to get some resources here gathered so that I can basically get the special materials that's needed in order to continue. There we go. 330. Yeah, I'll get the 224. And guys, pro tip, finish off the piles so more of them spawn. If you leave them all at like 5 and 10 or 50,000 or something, nobody's really inclined to use those or take them. So that's the problematic thing. And so I've got my badge on. Let me go ahead and claim this, a 24-hour speed up, 50k gold. And here we go. Here's a big one. Upgrade Treasure Trove to level 2. 100k XP is what it's going to give me, because I've got 100% player EXP on. So yeah, I'm looking hopefully to get to a much higher player level. I plan on going down here, getting the 3 more points to get this research max, and then I have research, buildings, and troop training all maxed, and then I'm going to go down here and get this gold production all the way maxed as much as possible, because gold is super important in this game. It's a commodity. It's a resource you can't simply you can't you can't buy, and if you do, it's super expensive. So it's such a rare commodity that the top players in the game right now, currently, these kind of players right here, if I go to the guild, to have like Happy Ken basically is going around killing everybody that they can find that they think that has a lot of gold, and then is simply saying, hey, I'm going to hold your leader for ransom, and I'm going to basically not give your leader back until you pay me this amount of money, or I'm going to just hold your leader, basically, which is kind of, in my opinion, I don't appreciate, because it's kind of a bully tactic, but it's a smart tactic if you can do it. You know, I would do it if I cared more, but I'm just not in the need of bullying a bunch of people around me. I mean, I could easily crush everybody in here, like this FPA guild. I could easily crush every single one of these players, but I'm not going to. That's the thing. So anyways, guys, love, peace, and chicken grease. Stay safe, but above all, stay classy.